Hey traders, just want to start off this session real early. It's around 2:26 a.m. Eastern, 2:26 p.m. here in the Philippines, and the reason why I have a meeting or event I will be attending that will be that will, however, that will take place during the London session. I have to be at that event by 5 p.m. and usually I'm still trading the London session at 5 p.m. So therefore, I was looking at the chart and I was able to see a good setup based on the checklist that I've provided for the beginners, right? For beginning traders and trading the KTC basic strategy. Again, what you see here is more of a advanced. It's involving the deviation levels of the VWAP, so that's more advanced. So what you can see here on my chart, let me get it over here. My arrow. Oops, wrong one. So right here, you can see this is the VWAP down here. This right here, the VWAP. We're bouncing off the VWAP. Now we're going up to the +1. I have a target there. I've already scaled in 4 contracts. That's why I have 8 contracts right now. These are micros. So I've started off with 4 micros. Now I scaled in another 4. That's why you see a total of 8 micro NQ contracts, which is M and Q. And I'll be scaling in, I think, here again. I believe, no, that's a target. Yeah, it's a target. So I might put this target up maybe up to, yeah, I'll probably leave it there. So I have 8 right here. And my other final target is up here. Okay, based on what? On the fib extension of 127%. That's my target is based on the 5-minute chart. So it looks like it's hopefully it's headed that way, and so far that's how much my profit is. So I'll leave it right here. I got in here because it basically was creating higher lows, and I got here in the basically the entry here is right before the break of this this structure here. That's the BOS, the break of structure. So that's what I'm basing it on. Again, based on fundamental market structure and price action. And these other lines here are basically levels. Those are levels. And I usually trade off those levels, either target them or enter a trade based on that. Okay, so with that said, again, before I put this off, and you can I'll just leave the screen on and see what you see the result. But anyways, again, I do not provide any comments made during this live stream, strictly for educational purposes only, to illustrate how I trade the KTC strategy. It can be either the basic or, in this case, the advanced, what we call the stay in your lane strategy. That's derived from the Futures Fanatic guy. I just kind of tweaked it a bit, right? So anyways, I do not provide any type of signal services whatsoever. If you decide to copy my trade, do it at your own risk. I'm not liable for any losses that you may incur on your evaluation account or your should I say your funded account. Okay. Again, if you decide to copy it, do it at your own risk, because I do not provide any type of copy services whatsoever. Again, this is strictly for educational purposes only. Any past performance is not indicative of future results. So with that said, if you guys have any questions, please post and I can try to answer those. But in the meantime, I'm going to take myself off this so I do some other things, and I'll be monitoring this trade as it progresses. Okay? You guys stay green. Continue. Those are people who want to trade the London session, you can do so. And basically, I start looking at that around 3:30, 3:45, around that area, because it does provide some, good signals prior to the London Open. Okay. Again, if you have any questions, please post here, and I'll try to answer those when I see them.
Order submitted.
Okay, so I'm adding another, scaling in another 8 contracts here. I'll leave my profit targets there. Again, we still, based on the MACD, we still have good strength on the momentum. So I'll leave it where it is right now in terms of the my first profit target right here, and my second one is up here based on the fib extension of 127%. See, let's see how this goes. I'll be moving up my trailing stop. I don't want to give it too tight of a stop, so I'll leave it right there.
Order filled.
So let's see if I can get 2,000 out of here. And again, this is in a PA. Trading a 150K PA. It allows, and this is my, in fact, I can show you, this is my 16th day. I already withdrew my first withdrawal on the day 8, but I've been trading past day 8 so to build up this account. So I'm already, this will be my
Target
so
filled.
let's say if I get 2,000 out of
Target
here,
filled.
I will be in profit, I believe, 15,000. Let me see here. Just looking up. So yeah, around 14,000. And this is my 16th trading day. So therefore, after at the end of this trading day, I'll be putting another request for another withdrawal of 2,750. Now, if you look at that, if I have right now, let's say I have a balance of, let me update this on my RT Pro to see what it is right now. It should be around close to 14,000. Let me see here. It's still going to work up to that target again. Our target is that first um, extension of the fib retracement. So right now my balance right now is 164. So basically 14,000. So if I withdraw 2,750, I still have over 10,000 left uh, to be able to withdraw. So I'll trade another 8 days, build it up, and withdraw another 2,750. So again, this right now my balance is 164 until that closes 120.67. So if this closes, it'll be more than that. But now I can withdraw. Okay, let's say my profits are 14,000. Basically, that's what it is. 14,000. What is it? It's 270. That's what it's updating all the time. That's my profits right now. Hasn't closed yet. It's close to closing another thousand, close to 1,000 here. So that'd be around 15. Let's say. Okay, so I withdraw 27. That's the maximum. That's gonna be my second withdrawal. So there, I still have 11,000 to play with, but I can still trade. Again, my profit target on this account is around between 1,000 to 2,000. As it if as the account grows, my profit targets
Target
get
filled.
bigger because it's providing a cushion. So there. So now that closed. How much did I make on that trade? I believe 2,203. So this is my balance right now. It's 14,000. Hmm, yeah, 14,351. Let's say 52. Let's round it off. Minus 2750 withdrawal. I still have 11,600. More than enough. Because the buffer there is 7,300, I believe. So I'm way above that. And I continue building it for the next 8 days, and I can withdraw another 2,750. Okay, that's how you work. And this is just only one account. Now I have other 150 KPAs that I have not been trading. I just want to get be able to withdraw these amounts, and then I will now trade the other account, and I can basically start copy trading them. Right. I want at least maybe at the most maybe 5 accounts, and I can withdraw 2,750 on each of those accounts once I get them up to the past the buffer. You can see it's really getting. Again, we had free space all the way up to this. Really nothing impeding this upward movement, right? If I'm looking at this, you see this. We have a what fair value gap, a bearish fair value gap right here. So mostly the target can be up there, right? Because there was nothing here in the way of impeding this. We have fair value gap, bullish fair value gaps here, and it was really. Let's look at the 5 minute, okay, for a while, and that's where I look at the 5 minute. I put my entries on the what you call it on the Renko chart, right? So here you can see what happened. We finally had a push up from yesterday's. We got down close to 5% on yesterday's trading, right? So what happened here? We pulled back again. Here's your fib pullback, or again pulling back into what? Into the fair value gap, and that's why it continued going up. Here it kind of consolidated, right? So I was expecting the move. I just wanted to see the breakout, and you can see Before I enter this trade, let me see if I can put that. Where is that? So right here, and I think I'll just plot because I think the marking will be making it too difficult. Yeah. So this is from yesterday's. Okay. So anyways, this one for today's session, GLOBEX, I entered here 2 4, and I entered another here, and I entered another here. I just kept on scaling, right? I finally reached a target there, right here. So how many targets did I get? 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. 12 micro contracts that eventually ended up, and I ended up with a profit of 2,200. Which I think that's pretty good for trading micros, right? So that's my target right there. Again, I look at the 5 minute and then see where the fair value gaps are. I also look at, in that time, I also make my entries on my Renko chart with the view app and everything. Everything has to coincide there. Okay. So, anyways, I'm done for the GLOBEX session, and again, this is my 16th day on this 150K account. So now my balance on here is now, let me see, where is it? I'll show you. Right here. Right there. There's my balance, 164. I made 2,203 with commissions. Look at that, only $12.24 in commissions. Anyways, that's my balance, and I can withdraw, put a request to withdraw at the end of today's trading session, and we'll see how fast I will get approved. And while it's being approved, I must continue trading tomorrow with the same account because I already know I've been consistent with making 1,000 to 2,000 a day. As it grows and grows, I can start trading multiple accounts on e-mini accounts rather than micros. But I like the micros. I can just increase my micros is actually pretty good. And this is an 150K account. Okay, it looks like we're reaching this fair value, a bearish fair value gap. So that would be my target. Any questions, guys, before I go? Ah, Cortez is here. Hello, Cortez. So, anyways, I guess Cortez is the only one here. Have a green day, Cortez. See you guys later this evening, the New York morning session. I'll be trading another account since I already got the max on this one. Stay green. Talk to you guys later. 10:30 a.m. Eastern and 10:30 p.m. here in the Philippines. Stay green, stay safe, and God bless. Bye-bye.